Bienvenidos and welcome a Cositas Mommy Never Told Me, a podcast that dives deep into the Latin cultural norms that have long haunted the feminine genre. Montate and buckle up porque it's going to be a roller coaster ride. ¡Nos fuimos!
Hi, Diana.
Hey, girl. How you doing?
I think that's like a signature at this point.
Yes. Aquí estamos.
Aquí
We are here.
estamos.
We are here.
Hi, Guess what?
What's
Third
up?
show, same set.
Same set.
I think we're safe.
I think we're good. I think this is it.
I love these mics.
Oh my God, they make us sound so clear. And then if we laugh, it's fine. It's fine if we laugh. We don't fade like we used to before.
We could be our natural Latina selves. I know, remember? We used to have a button. It never sounded. On our ends, we would hear it go, burr, 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 burr. And then when we would hear the playback, it's like,
silence.
I was like, that's not really giving the effects I was hoping for. We missed the mark on that.
But when
moment.
Michael did it, he put it closer. He kept
Oh,
going
yes,
like,
he kept going in and out. Yes, shout out to Michael Ely.
look at me dropping days.
We're not name
Ay,
dropping at all. We've also had
santo.
Evelyn Lozada on the show, who now has her own account.
For real, with her daughter. I haven't watched it, but go ahead.
I haven't. I've only watched the clips on social media.
Me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably because it doesn't make me want to go watch. So I think that's giving me like a lesson, right, as to what to post. To try to. That's why I'm trying, like, when I'm trying to leave a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was
Because y'all
about
are
to-
difficult.
I was about to post and Zion was like, I don't want to bombard social. I was like, okay.
No, do your thing. Post. I want you to post. Shoot.
No, but the clips we do post, I mean, there's a strategy to everything, but we've had Evelyn, we've had Michael, we've also had other amazing
Dr.
people.
Payman. Yeah.
Dr.
We've had
Payman.
Noel, who's a Dr. Noel, my bad.
Yes,
And
he's
Dr.
now
Becky.
a dean
He's
at
a
University
dean.
of Hartford.
He's doing a lot of things, actually.
Amazing.
A lot of
Dr.
great
Becky.
things.
We had
Yes.
Noemi, who came and talked
We
finance.
need to do another finance.
That would be a good
People-
one.
Yeah, people been asking for that again, so I think, we need to do that again.
Even a real estate one would be dope.
Yeah, I mean, Yvonne.
Shout out.
I know you see me.
Shout out.
Nah, but yeah, I think that'll be awesome. If we get a broker and a real estate person, because I don't think people know how easy it is to get a home.
A lifelong renter here as I approach now thinking about buying. It's so funny how I can put together huge business deals, and when it comes, I'm like, 20% down, percentages on, I'm completely lost.
But there's so many different programs that being a
programs?
first-time home buyer.
No idea.
There's so many things that.
Zero.
But that's why you need somebody that
No.
that's well versed in it, and you'll be fine as long as you get the right person. Because there's also, like you say, because you were the one that told me. They could be a doctor, but there's also doctors that almost failed.
Yes,
There could be brilliant doctors,
I always
and
say
there could be C-plus
there's
doctors.
attorneys, there's doctors, and there's the doctors that graduate the top of their class, and the
Right.
ones that graduate the bottom of their class, they still become doctors.
Mm-hmm.
But man,
Those be the ones that you see on like all them crazy
botched. I mean,
doing shit on storefronts.
moral and ethics out of the door, out the door.
People coming out with crooked titties.
Okay.
Really
Cement-
bad crooked though,
cement
because
asses.
because like crooked titties naturally. Hello. But a crooked
Not no
titty,
more.
if you go get a surgery, you should not have a crooked titty. Is all I'm saying.
Thank you, God. Payment shout out. Reduce
Dr.
the breast-
Payment, thank you.
Reduced the breasts and made them.
Because you know,
perfect.
look, her Sade's eyes would have been all
Sade
jacked
would've
up.
been like, she would have had a view though.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Right.
What a sight! I should have said, "What a sight." Anyway, how was your week?
My week was great. I still can't believe that there's so much uproar over Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl.
Girl, talk about it.
So now, everyone, you can go watch another Super Bowl halftime show somewhere else where there may be some Americana, some country.
And it's actually
Some-
called the All-American,
All-American, because
Super Bowl
apparently-
halftime show.
We Puerto Ricans are not American.
At all.
At all.
You know, and that's fine.
Oh, yeah.
It's cool.
But this is what I don't get, right? So,
Take a breath.
Usa.
We don't take
I don't
anything.
think it's gonna matter.
We don't take anything personal here, bitch.
I don't think it's gonna matter if they go watch this very stale and boring ass, because it's gonna be stale and boring. Because let me tell you, anybody that has the right mind is not gonna go perform there.
But you know what's funny? So I'm waiting for a few things, but two things. I'm waiting for the numbers to come in and Bunny's numbers to skyrocket and beat every number, because I saw a kind of research study. It showed Rihanna, it showed this, and then Kendrick Lamar. And as the Super Bowl has gone on, the viewership increases.
Shout out Jay-Z.
Facts.
Hello.
Kind of, sort of have my own opinions on that. That being said, so that's one. I can't give the tea, even though I never signed a non-disclosure agreement. Anywho, have my own opinions. And so number one. Number two, I am interested to see who they get to perform, because let's remember, didn't Snoop Dogg perform for the president?
He did.
You know what's crazy? I worked with Snoop. One of the dopest people ever. So I'm wondering what the check was like. And then number three, I said two, but it's three, because it's, you know.
You can do whatever you want, girl. It's our
Period.
podcast.
Period. It's our podcast. Number three is, shit, I forgot. Number three. No. I didn't forget number one, Bunny's numbers. Number two, who is going to perform? Oh, and number three, because I saw a comment on the post, All American, which I also want to talk about. Charlie Kirk's wife, and these are not facts. This is like breaking news while we got here.
Yep.
She's the face of this Super Bowl All-American halftime show. I believe it is the company, the whatever that he used to spearhead or own. Right? But nonetheless, under there was a comment, and I said, absolutely right. Someone was like, they have no idea how Latinos are when we fucking band together.
Oh.
The numbers are going to be stupid. Let's
This
not
is
talk
what
about
I'm
people
saying.
streaming from other countries to watch.
This is what I'm saying.
Because it's Bad Bunny.
If the NFL is smart, get yourself a streaming link or something.
Period. Honestly, they should partner with, like, and I'm going to give this one to y'all for free. They should partner with like a Netflix, an Amazon, a Hulu, and only run the halftime show.
Absolutely.
Stream it live like they do for boxing, like they do for all these other things.
Like they did on Prime.
Because what's going to happen when Bunny, I forget, when he did a live stream of one of his performances a few years ago, remember it kept crashing and crashing and crashing and crashing?
Yep.
People forget that, yes, he sings in Spanish. Like, forget the obvious that Puerto Ricans are Americans. Like, do we have to repeat that 100 times? For repetition, we are Americans. But Spanish language is spoken around the world.
The entire planet.
Like, the man didn't include the continental United States in his tour, and he is not missing a financial beat. It is not affecting his pocket.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's not going to dwindle the audience that's coming to see him. If anything, is going to bring, like you said, all these people that don't watch football to come watch and maybe get interested in football, right? But because it's Bad Bunny, they're going to be there. It's not going to matter that they're not there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to make a dent that they're not there.
And I also want to mention and point out our allies and people who
yes.
don't even know who Bad Bunny is and will watch and be like, yo, I get it.
Absolutely.
He's dope. I get
Absolutely.
it. Even if they don't understand. Like, talk about how you were like,
oh my God. So as you guys know, I'm a big Bad Bunny fan. And I'm always either listening to it, putting people on to him and all this stuff, right? But TikTok, Instagram, and everything else have been having like all these allies.
oh my, I love it.
Doing their videos, learning the songs, learning the lyrics, even though they don't even know what's going on in the song, like what it means or whatever, right? So they're singing the songs And mind you, I know the lyrics, but now I'm singing the songs as they are singing.
Yes. So it's
Si
like,
te quieres divertir.
as she did before we started recording. I told the
It's
guys,
stuck
I was
in my
like,
head.
what the hell's Diana yelling in the bathroom?
Si te quieres divertir.
It's hysterical.
But I love it, and I love that he is embracing it. He's reposting it. I'm loving that so many people are opening up their eyes, not only their eyes, their pocketbooks. They've gone to Puerto Rico. They've experienced it. For a lot of people, it's the first time going to Puerto Rico. For a lot of people that are in the United States that are Puerto Rican, it's their first time. Because I have friends that I don't like reggaeton. I don't like it, but they love Bad Bunny. You know what I'm saying? So he, I think, is opening the doors in just a lot of different things. And in the part that he said in SNL,
I was gonna say, did you watch it?
I did, because I was actually at Jenny's birthday party at one of the casinos in Connecticut, and we were in the room, and I was like, "Turn it up, Bad Bunny's on," and everybody's like, "Okay, calm down," and then everybody's like looking at it, and mid party, we turn the music down and we're watching it. But it was so funny because he was like, "You got 4 months to learn Spanish."
Exactly. And
So if you really want to know what I'm saying,
I love that that's how he responded to it. Like,
Yep.
he's not going to pay really any attention to it. But, you know, it is a little enraging, like today, when this whole all-American announcement, because it's really a dangerous narrative.
yes,
Because it feeds into ignorance. It feeds into lies. It's just not a true statement.
It's not.
All-American halftime show is the one we're receiving.
right.
It's as we discussed last week, Rihanna's not a U.S. citizen. Shakira wasn't a U.S. citizen. It is a very specific response, even though the man in charge of this country right now was like, I don't even know who Bad Bunny is. Lies.
He lying.
Lies.
He lying.
Lies. Because I know a lot of this is fueled politically. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
It's not. There's a very personal response to the fact that Bunny and his team said we're not going to the continental U.S. because of what's happening with immigration, and we don't want to put our fans at risk. So I think it was extremely thoughtful. To share it is a whole nother thing that we discussed last week. But I'm like, an all-American, but do you know how many ignorant people feed into that?
Yep. But those are the people that we don't want there anyway,
We
right?
don't give a shit.
We don't care. You're just gonna miss out. So I saw a snippet of an interview that on CBS this morning. They were interviewing J-Lo, and she said, because she's doing a promotion for her
seamless.
movie.
No, I saw the Today Show. What did she say on CBS?
On CBS, she said that people should just open their hearts, open their minds, that you would never know that you're gonna enjoy yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just open your mind, open your heart. Like, back in the day, I didn't like country music. Legit. Like, I came up in the projects. I came up in the inner city. I didn't like country music, right? So I started going to baseball games. My son played baseball all over the country. That's all they played. So I like country music now. Red Solo Cup, let's have a party. You know what I'm saying? There was
It's
so many.
crazy because
It's so many different songs.
100%.
Yeah.
Country music is very much like hip hop in its lyrics.
Yes.
It's really like music. It's
music,
heartbreak.
period. Yep.
It's sadness.
Yep.
It's happiness. Like music, and that's why they say music transcends cultures, ethnicities, languages. Phil, as you know, loved Mark Anthony.
Oh yeah.
Did not understand
A lick of spit.
one thing the man was saying.
But he felt
But
it.
you feel the
Yeah,
beat, you feel the
yeah.
rhythm, and it's like, okay, the halftime show. What you want to get a opera singer? I'm confused. Like
Yeah,
the man
yeah.
brings dance music. At the end of the day,
That
it's
feels
rhythm,
good.
it's beats.
Brings people together. I
It-
posted something today that he's done every genre you can think about.
Period.
He's done house. He's done Jersey music. He's done everything you could think about. Merengue, dembow, bachata. He's done everything. He's done everything. So in his mind, he's trying to make sure that he's making music for everyone. And of course, he's not going to sing in English because he's Puerto Rican. He's just learning English. So I'm sure once he really feels comfortable with English, and you're going to have a problem with him taking over. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. It doesn't even, like, it's always something. It's so stupid.
I mean, we won't hone on it forever, but I really strongly believe it has to do with also very different from other artists. He has such a, I don't want to use the word political, but he has such a defined stance on the protection of Puerto Rico and
Yep.
its people.
Yep.
So outside of the music, he's done a beautiful job integrating it into the music. But outside of the music, he was super integral when the governor of Puerto Rico, the people revolted and got him out of office. You know, it's a love and it's a difference when, you know, it's like when I don't even know who the reporter was, and it told LeBron, you know, shut up and dribble. It's like
Right.
people are being a performer or athlete is a part of who you are. It's not everything that you are. So I really think the problem is the fact that he stands for what he believes in outside of the art and the music.
Right. Look at John Hamm. Look at, like you said, LeBron James. They all went. They don't know a lick of Spanish.
John Hamm definitely looked a little strange up there.
His name is Juan Jamón. When he's
there in Puerto Rico,
they call him Juan Jamón.
Jamón.
Yeah, that was
I
the
like
name.
that. I heard he got a big jamón too.
I heard that too, and he hates that people talk about his jamón.
I mean, does he really?
Yeah, he hates it.
Because he walks around with
people
pants
bien
that define
apretado,
the jamón.
He better get some other pants then, girl. No, but okay, just to wrap up this part of our podcast, right? What about reggae? I don't understand what the heck they're saying most of the time. And I'm over there singing all the lyrics of all the songs that I like. Shabba ranks from like when I was younger to now, Vibes Cartel. I don't know a lick. I know sometimes there's words that I catch, but I don't know it. But I love it.
Yeah, but it would have been okay if it was Shaggy. It would have been okay if it was Sean Paul.
Yeah.
By the way, Rihanna's, a lot of her beats are Caribbean.
Yeah.
They're not. A lot of her music is influenced, or even like when she sings really quickly or raps really quickly. It's a lot of enunciation in her Bahamian accent.
Yeah.
It's a very personal.
I can't wait to see the numbers. That's all.
Me too. The numbers.
Because I'm
will
going to be
speak for
there. I'm going to
themselves.
put every TV in my house.
Everything. Online.
Lo voy a prender.
Get on your phone.
All my TVs,
Exactly.
my iPads, everything going to have the channel on.
Exactly.
You know what? I urge all of y'all
Do it. Let's run a
to
campaign.
turn on. Let's run a campaign. Run up the numbers.
Exactly.
They want to do that? Let's do this. As a matter of fact, we should do that.
But let's do it.
Okay.
Actually, you heard it here first. Cositas is gonna do it. We're gonna run a campaign.
Yep.
Have you? I know we're talking, current events. Have you heard Cardi B's album?
Yes.
I think it's a really good. I mean, I listen to it and I get hyped, but every now and then I gotta turn it off because the cursing is so heavy that the 45-year-old in me is like, damn, Rosie, what you absorb is what you are. Like healing and still petty. It's like what you absorb is what you are. What you digest is what you are. And it's like, I was like, but the lyrics, girl.
It's coming from pain.
Yes.
A lot of that is coming from pain. And a lot of the songs, like, honestly, I don't own a gun, but I'm thinking about going to buy one.
Wow. Wow. Okay, this is Harbor Building Access. We are not promoting violence.
No.
It's a
no.
joke.
We're not. It's a joke. It's totally a joke. No, but it's coming from pain, and like everything else, right? Like look at Taylor Swift. She goes in and out of relationships so that she can sell albums. Let's keep it real.
100%.
Whether or not she's gonna marry Travis Kelce, even though somebody said that she sucked the melanin out of him.
See?
And I was like, but did he have melanin? He did, because he always dated black girls.
Girl, he is the definition of when you get a dog, you start looking like your dog. It's crazy.
He did a 360, 80, 90,
Times
400.
Times 2.
Girl, because he used to have a little goatee.
Oh, he used to be. Remember he did that dating show?
Yes, and most of the girls were black.
Because he likes
Black girls.
women.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, or did you? What's his ex's name, Nikki?
I don't know, but
We'll have you on.
Come on,
Absolutely.
girl. Come on, girl. I know we probably know somebody knows somebody
Come
knows
and give us the
somebody.
tea, ma'am,
Give us a
the
tea, girl.
tea.
You can zoom in. You don't even got to come to Connecticut.
Period.
But no, but yo, someone said that and I forgot. It was like one of these guys, that Italian guy that has the mustache, that said that Bad Bunny couldn't do the halftime show.
Oh God, I forget exactly.
I forgot his
exactly.
name.
Like
but
who is he?
But he was the one that said that Taylor Swift done sucked the melanin out of
Yeah, it's true. It's
Travis
true.
Kelce. But hopefully they stay engaged and get married.
100%.
But yeah, Cardi B's coming from pain, and usually the best album, Alanis Morissette. Jagged
J.
Little
Blige.
Pill, Mary J. Blige. The best, Jodeci, the best albums come from pain.
They do.
So,
I mean, we don't want to see you in pain
John
all the
Mayer.
time, but you make good music.
oh
But I was listening to the album as a fellow Latina too. I was very happy for her. You know, we talked a little bit about her beef with Nicki Minaj last week or whatever, and I was like, you know what? Let me listen to the album. And the first song with I forget what the artist. It's so good and catchy. Besides Bodega Baddie.
But you know that Bodega Baddie, the background, that song is like it's one of the oldest and más pegada merengues in Santo Domingo. So it's like, as soon as it came on, I was hearing it on TikTok, and I was like, at first I was like, did somebody put this together? Because you know,
like
on TikTok, somebody,
like
you know, there's all these techs that do music and put it together, and I was like, there's no way, because in my mind, even though Cardi has done some stuff in Spanish, I was just like, it makes sense in my brain for her to do an all Spanish type
100%.
album, right? But whatever, she did. I like it like that, whatever, fine. But I was not thinking that this was her song. So when I heard it, I got really excited. But then when I was searching for it before it hit, and then when it hit and I heard it, I was like, oh my God. And then Jada and Fat Joe, they had her on.
Oh, and they were like,
and they played it, and they were like, oh.
They got so ugly because it's like
it's hot. It's a hot song.
Phil used to say the funniest shit. I won't say who he said it about, but he was like, "It's the craziest experience to be in the studio 2, 3 in the morning, and you see." I'm not going to use the word, but you see these people in here just bopping people's careers away, bopping to songs that you know is shit. But I'm not referring to that song, but when I saw Joe and Jada, their faces are like the typical in-studio song, like visual when you're listening to a new song, and they're like, oh.
Yeah.
And they got all ugly with it.
Yeah.
Mind you, how cute was she sitting on that sofa? I mean, she's with her belly.
Mm-hmm.
Fully belly, fully embracing her sexy, fully embracing.
And then she started twerking. Preñadito.
It's like she has this ability to really be who she is.
Absolutely.
And it's actually really beautiful to watch. As a woman, as a woman in my 40s, it's like, yeah, fuck that. Like, there's always this, and this isn't even today's topic, but there's always this perception of pregnancy and the delicateness, which of course it is a very beautiful season, but it's like, bruh, I did everything while I was pregnant. And it's like, she has embraced this pregnancy and promoted this album. Mind you, she's going on, I don't even know how she's going to go on this tour. They're selling tickets actively for a tour.
I know. But with her grind, she'll probably have the baby and then be out there breastfeeding. Bodega Baddie, espérate, le tengo que dar leche al baby. Nah, I think they probably figure something else to give her maybe a month off, because she come back quick.
It's crazy.
She don't.
Well, she was also very public. I mean, not in the literal sense, that she says after every baby she gets lipo.
Yep.
She be in there as soon as she gets cleared.
Todo.
As soon as she gets cleared, she's like, give me the lipo. Which I love about her too.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people out here faking the funk, talking about there's people in Hartford, Connecticut.
That's why I looked locally.
Locally.
We're not even talking about.
We grew up with you. We know you don't got an ass. Cut it out. We know you don't got titties. Cut it out. You never had titties in your whole life. You ain't never have an ass your whole life. Now your ass don't match your legs. ¿Qué está pasando?
Another episode.
It don't even jiggle when you twerk. There's a hard ass butt.
God.
Anyway, I'm not a hater. If you like it, I love it.
That's a lie.
No, pero yo le pregunto. If I grew up with somebody, I'm going to ask you. I'm like, yo, where'd you get your... Because if it look good, I'm going to give you props. Right? I don't ever say it looks good if it looks bad.
No, Diana's great at giving flowers.
Yeah, I give flowers real time. If the shit look bad, I'm just going to leave you alone.
So you give dead flowers?
No, I don't give dead flowers. If the shit look bad, I just don't. I just be like, ain't even going, because she going to be upset. I'm going to be like, yo, your shit crooked.
Walk away, don't ask me.
But if it look good, I'm going to be like, yo, you look good. Where'd you get it done? All squats. Ain't that many squats in the world.
Squats?
And you just started squatting 2 weeks ago. Ain't no way.
If it was about squats, my ass would be massive.
For real.
Ask my trainer.
Jesus.
Because I'll be like, you know, genetics,
Porque
I'm just
squats.
small. I'm just a small person.
No, but doing squats, you're almost giving up your damn legs. Imagine.
No, awful.
It's horrible.
Wow.
I understand why people go under the knife, but it's horrible.
It is. It is. I mean, not again. We won't continue, but this I love. You know, popular culture is always great, especially when we're gonna air in real time. So it's current. But the other thing Cardi B was very open about is the bad butt job she got.
Right.
Because she talks about that on I think it was the other podcast that I won't give any clout to, because it's not what we do here. But she was very transparent about the fact that she's like, people don't even remember that I've been so honest about the butt job that I had to fix and remove. She's like, so this is post. This is like smaller and calmer. But can you imagine? She looks like she's this big.
Yeah, she's tiny. And then she gained a little bit of weight because she's pregnant, right? So her ass look crazy right now. I don't know.
Adorable.
She's
I love
so cute.
it. I'm here
so
for
cute.
it. Here for it.
And I love that hair. She has hair all the way to her butt, but she has all these damn wigs. She don't give a fuck. I have hair, but I'm wearing this wig.
And because it just makes me.
I
I guess it's like when I get braids, I'm like, the longer the better.
I see. Give me
the
la
best.
nalga. But anyways, today, what are we talking about, girl?
Today, we're just gonna be off the cuff, and we're gonna do one of you guys. You know, we get feedback all the time, and one of the favorite episodes is Juice Jar.
We got a juice jar, girl. We got a juice jar, girl.
I know it looks a little dry, but we're not dry. We don't promote dryness on this podcast. Inside joke.
At all.
At all.
Nobody likes dry. Nobody likes anything dry. Shit.
Please.
The fuck? Unless you get a dry martini.
Right.
Other than that, everything else need to
Right.
be wet and slippery.
Right. We promote rivers and fountains
Ay,
and
santo.
waterfalls.
Ay, Dios.
Lord forgive us. And, you know,
Don't go chase
chase them. Chase them.
Chase them. Chase the
'em.
waterfalls.
So when we recorded the live, which was 3 episodes ago now, wow, time
I
flies.
know. And we're going to have another one.
I know.
People keep harassing us
because
about it.
people are like, we want to be there. Yeah, bitches better show up. People submitted questions, and then Diana and I added some questions. So today we're going to take head on some questions that you guys don't have the balls of admitting to asking us.
Right.
You go first.
Ay, santo.
Here we go.
So, got to put on my eyes now.
Period.
My eyes old. What's your friendship green flag? Something that makes you feel safe and seen.
Oh, wow. What a transition. Shit. Friendship green flag.
Friendship green flag for me would be to acknowledge and pour in as you're being poured into, if that makes any sense. So if I'm pouring into you, and to me, spending time and doing things together, sharing space and all that stuff, like, to me, that's huge. Like, if I invite you over and if we're having a party and we're sharing, to me, that's huge. So if you invite me over too and do the same thing, like that type of thing. If I pour into you, if I'm there for you and you're there for me, that's an amazing green flag. Because when I love hard, I love hard. I'll do anything except take a bullet because I like to live. But if I get a bulletproof vest, then maybe I'll take a bullet.
No.
That's 2 references to gun. Jeez.
I was going to say, Diana, there's something we need to talk about.
Do you want to answer the same question or are you going to take another one?
No. I mean, I can, but I think friendship, it's funny because should we shout out? Yeah, I will.
Sure.
One of our loyal followers, Amanda, she sent us, she's always super interactive with us, which we love.
And she's amazing.
And she was actually
Amanda Mandy.
Yes.
My bad.
And she was a key part of the toy drive, which
Yes.
we're so thankful for.
And she didn't want any recognition for
at all.
But sorry.
No, sorry. She had nothing to do with the toy drive.
She had nothing to do with the toy drive.
She brought up a topic that I believe Diana and I will actually dive deeper into. But one of the points that she mentioned was like the plus and minuses of the importance of female friendships, right? And I'm sure we've said on the podcast, or I've said it on the podcast for myself, the older I get, the more thankful I am for the female friendships that I have. And it's just not like friendships, social circles. It's like real friendships. Like, even for instance, because you guys know I'm transparent as possible. This weekend I had crazy anxiety. And the funny thing is, I really don't deal with much anxiety. But as you guys know, I've been dealing with a lot lately with the passing of my daughter's father, losing my best friend, nurturing a 6-year-old who's lost her dad. So all these things where it's like, even when you're the most secure person, at some point you break down.
Yep.
And it was crazy because, I don't know if I reached out to you or you reached out to me. Diana reached out to me, I think, about something else. And I literally, it was like, and then I got on the phone with her, and it was like exactly what I needed. It was like a fucking wake up life coaching session. And it's like, yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right. You're right. And it's like sometimes you know these things, but no matter how strong, confident you are, you need to be reminded.
Yep.
And especially at this age, if you're not pouring in and working at the friendships, what are you doing?
Right. And if you don't have people around you that are reminding you that you're doing it, you are doing it. There's so many single mothers when I was working for various nonprofits around the city of Hartford that they would be like, oh my God, I feel like I just can't do it. I said,
You're drowning.
But you're doing it.
Literally.
Yeah. And they feel like they're drowning. They feel like they don't have enough resources. They feel like, I don't know what I'm doing. They feel like, but you're doing it.
Yeah.
Just to hear you're amazing, you're doing it. Your child is here every day. Your child is
Yep.
dressed.
Yep.
Your child is fed. Your child is amazing. And that is a reflection of you. You are doing it. And it's okay to feel that way because you're human.
Yep.
If you weren't human, you wouldn't be feeling like this, and you would be a superhero probably flying around. I don't know.
Which, by the way, I really feel like 99% of women are superheroes.
Absolutely.
Without capes, like no bullshit. And it's something about the older you get, you're like, fuck, we're amazing. We're really the superior sex. Just saying. But even to echo what you said a little bit, it's like, when you were dealing with single mothers through the city of Hartford who were probably, participating in different programs, I don't even have to deal with that. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I have the blessing of being an entrepreneur, of, financial stability, of having a home, all these things. And still in that, found myself drowning.
Right.
Found myself in despair in something that was super unfamiliar to me. But can you imagine I did not have a you to reach out to, or to just feel that you're in a space where you can be honest and transparent and be like, I literally feel useless. I feel like I don't recognize who I am. I don't know what the hell's happening. And it's like, Diana actually repeated to me a lot of things that at times I've said to her, and it was like, oh shit, yeah. So absolute green flag, very similar to you, is like, you pour in, but it needs to be reciprocal. And
absolutely.
it becomes more and more defined to me as you get older and as life gets busier, and as there's more and more ability to make excuses. And obviously in Phil's passing too, it's a lot of things have come to light. So absolute green flag.
Yeah. If you can't, to me, if you can't be vulnerable with the closest people to you,
Oh, girl.
then
I'm
it's
sorry.
like, yeah, you shouldn't have to be walking around with a mask, being fake. I recently learned about something that was happening with somebody, and I won't go into specifics, but I was just like, you know what? I'm going to call a person that's close to that person, because even though we not cool like that, I don't like what's being spread about her. So I want to make sure that she, as a mother, as a grandmother, as a woman, that a lot of people look up to, know that this is what's being said about her. And if it is what's going on, then I'm going to call somebody that I know is cool with her to get her on the straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm not going to go and say, hey, I heard this about you. I'm not that cool with her. You know what I'm saying? I have her number, but it's not my place, right? So I wanted to call somebody, and I actually got emotional because I was just like, I would hate for that to be one of my friends or me, and for somebody to feel so comfortable to say that about that person. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure that you have your circle, that you could just be no makeup, no, like, especially my girlfriend Jenny, as a matter of fact, she sent us a video thanking us for all the love that we shared with her and her family and her fiance, and no makeup or whatever, just bare, and we were like, you're beautiful.
I mean, but by the way, she's
gorgeous.
Bad example, Diana.
No, she's gorgeous.
But she's gorgeous.
The Lopez sisters, period. All three. They're beautiful.
So beautiful. And their mom.
And their mom. I love her.
Crazy.
Oh my God, she was dancing. I was so tired. I was like, wait a minute, Ludi.
How are
Wait
you
a minute, how do you have this much
going?
energy? And then she wanted to go play the slots, and me and Ricky were like, we want to go home. It's 9:30. This is past our
Ricky,
bedtime.
after he gets a good photo or two, he's like, I'm good.
He gonna kill us.
I'm good, bitches. I got my shot.
I'm good. Me and him looked at each other at like 9:30, and Jenny was like, "No, we cutting the cake." I was like, "When?" She said later. I was like, "Oh man, I love you, Jenny. You know I love you, girl."
And you're like, but I don't need the cake.
Because anybody else, I would have left. 9:30. Me
Period.
and Ricky was already looking at each other like, "You ready?"
Oh no. Oh no.
Nah, but we had a great time, and just know that you guys find yourself, your core, and if you do have that person, and you're not showing the same thing, then you have to cherish that. Because it's not it's not available like that. Trust me.
Period.
It's not available like that.
Okay, let's see. Let me dig.
Dig it.
Dig deeper.
Want to be a spicy one?
I don't. I want it to be spicy.
Okay.
Okay.
Why'd you put it back?
I mean, let's get spicy.
Let's get slutty.
I took all the slutty ones out.
Why do people get?
didn't
I'm
think-
not gonna say that word. Forget it.
anything? I mean, make it up right now as you go. Oh my God, what is the obsession with the red flags jar? Oh, okay. What's something you used to think was a red flag that you now realize was actually a you issue? Are we doing
Whoa.
shadow work live on camera?
Oh, jeez. Red flag. That was a you issue. Oh, I already know what that is.
Fuck, me too. Well, I'll just go in because I'm literally currently in shadow working. The red flag for me, I realized that is a me issue, is the need to confront and address and do things in a very aggressive manner, thinking that if I have this conversation or if I get my point across, they're going to listen. And it's funny because Phil used to say something all the time, you get more with honey than with vinegar. And even though obviously it's a saying, it's not until probably the last year that I'm like, damn, it really is true. And it's not like you get more with honey than with vinegar in honey in a manipulative sense. But honestly, it's better for you. It's better for you as a person, as a woman, when you just be like, you know what? It's not changing who you are and not addressing things, but it's actually being a little more strategic. And in a sense, in the end, you really get what you wanted. But I do feel, especially with men, but it's in any situation. I think I get this from my mom. I love you. But my mom is very much like, yo lo confronté, le di una confronta. And it's like, did it
do
get
anything?
it? Like, did
Yeah.
it do anything? Did
Did
the
you-
person change?
And then she was still upset.
Still upset. And then now it's a very uncomfortable situation.
Yeah. And now
Especially
two
if
people
it's,
are upset.
Exactly. Especially if it's a person who happens to go to your church or something, you know, which is a real, actual example for her. And it's like, you still have to see this person. Now it's just uncomfortable.
Yeah.
When really there are very, it's not necessarily even being calm. It's just how you approach things. So it's always like, I saw that as, oh, a red flag is that, you know, not addressing things in the moment. I used to think that nipping it in the butt was like a quality of mine, when really there's a lot of power in just sitting on things for a minute and potentially giving things space, which I'm still currently
Learning.
actively working on, as this Saturday was a great example of that.
Well, you're aware of it, and now you're working on it.
Great.
That's it.
Wonderful.
That's growth right there.
Bitch. That's not growth. That's growth.
Ing.
Dot. To be continued.
Mine would be the commitment thing. You know, back in the day, I thought that not being in a committed relationship, I was like, oh, I'm just going with the flow. I'm just flowing, you know. And at the time, I was ghosting men that, you know, I could have probably had potential relationships with, but because I wanted the thug, I wanted the, the toughest one, and in my mind that was because that was what was I was around. I thought that those were the appealing qualities and traits that I should be looking for in a man. And so yeah, that would be the commitment. And now I'm like, damn, I ghosted some quality.
So back in the day, ghosting wasn't a thing, but you would just cut, like, never show up again.
Like I would never beep them again or
beep them. Because I literally was about to say, what did that look like back then? Because it's not like now. A person will track your ass off social, like they get a fake social to figure out this or that or whatever.
So let me tell you exactly what it was.
Wow,
I'll tell you exactly.
You heard
what
it here
was.
first.
So for me, it was not letting them see where I lived.
Oh, from jump.
From jump.
So you were going into a situation
already.
And you already had your.
It was just a plan all the time. It was the same.
Wow.
They wouldn't know where I lived. They wouldn't know who my friends were unless they saw me out with somebody. Yeah, it was that type of thing.
But if you were to have introspective, honest conversation with Diana from back then, did you genuinely feel good?
Yeah, I didn't think I was doing anything wrong.
Wow. Yo, you are built different.
I didn't think I was doing anything wrong.
Because there's a difference if now you're like, yeah, I look back and I feel like it was a defense mechanism, or I was like,
yeah, I didn't think I was doing anything wrong.
You were like,
I was just having a good time, and that was it.
So the flow felt cool.
Yeah, it was fine.
Wow.
And then if I saw somebody, and then it was probably like maybe two guys that were a little bit upset, and they were like, that's wrong. You shouldn't have did that. If you don't want to mess with somebody, I'm like, what is wrong with you? And just leave them there and just walk away.
Really?
Yeah. Why am I arguing with you? We're not in a relationship.
Wow.
Yeah. But now I'm thinking back. I'm like, wow, that was mean.
But you know what? It's funny because you're saying now that was mean, but I feel like now, and you know how my business mind works. I'm like, if you could put that into a course. And package that.
You know what? I've had people tell me now that I need to write a book about relationships.
Facts. because I mean, there's good, there's bad, depending on, there could be a presentation of a really exceptional man or person or partner or woman, whatever your sexual preference. But I feel like because you went into it very much like boop, 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 these are the rules, you never allowed yourself to potentially maybe see it.
Mm-hmm. And I always made sure to have stuff going on because I never wanted to focus on anybody, right? So in that, I learned that not having time for a man makes them crazy. If they can't contact you, if they can't get time with you, especially 100%. If they want to,
100%.
And if you have other things going on and you're not prioritizing them,
100%.
It's like they'll say something like, you got me acting like a bitch. And I'm like, no, I got you acting like you want me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
yeah.
So I've told people throughout the year, just ignore his ass for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy?
And it hurts.
But that in itself, you need to package that because
that's
you
crazy,
know how
right?
difficult it is for a lot of women specifically to do that.
To do it while it's
because
hurting.
Your brain is you're spiraling.
But that's the thing.
You're overthinking.
I wasn't spiraling.
Yes, but that's the part you need to package and teach.
Oh.
That part. Like the other shit.
Got it.
But that part where you're like, I wasn't spiraling.
If you have feelings, it's hard.
See. The
truthful.
course is.
You got to go in and not get feelings.
Get no feelings. Had
you
no feelings.
You got to be gully with it.
That's the part.
Yeah.
If you could package that.
And then be able to pick which one you want to be with.
Yeah,
and they're already hung up on it. Yes. You just got to learn.
Because genuinely, that's why my question to you was, you were in a space where you were, I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm good.
Bitch.
I got a million things going on in my life.
Bitch.
I'm chilling.
Wow.
Yeah. Dito, I feel bad.
That's amazing. Because I have the capabilities of being like that too. I just don't, I've never done the ghosting thing. I just, again. La confronta. We need to have the conversation.
And when it happened to me, I was like, fine. Because in my mind, I was like, I did it to somebody. So that's karma. But I had somebody come up to me, I want to say about 10 years ago. Well, not up to me, but to my girlfriend. We were at a bar. and it was a bar that I don't frequent. And
Not that she
I haven't.
frequents
I have
bars.
no,
by
not
the
that I,
way.
cause I don't
She
even drink.
doesn't.
Yeah, I don't drink, but my girlfriend does. And so he went up to her and he was like, "Hey, Diana, how you doing?" And then I was like, I'm doing great. How are you?" And then he's like, "I'm fine. You know, I'm married now. Blah 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 blah." And then he goes to my friend and he goes, "Yo, she broke my heart, yo. Like she broke my. He said broke my heart. She, my heart was just like bare sitting on. I was like, I was looking at my girlfriend like, bruh, we dated for like a month, and it wasn't even dating.
Yeah.
hell?
See.
It wasn't
So
even.
here on
It wasn't even.
Cositas,
It wasn't even nothing.
You get
it wasn't
various
even,
sides of the spectrum because
Yeah.
that's some gangster shit. I love that though. I love it.
No, but it wasn't even like dating. Like it was nothing physical, nothing. It was just phone calls, beeper.
But that's
maybe a
probably
couple,
why he fell in love.
Maybe a couple dates.
Because you
know.
were like the older day ghoster. I have realized. I mean, we are obviously two heterosexual women, but I have realized with men, the less you give,
The more they want.
oh my lord,
And when you treat them like crap.
what is it?
Because then if you love on them and stuff, you're too clingy. Unless you've been together with somebody for like 20-something years.
I've never gotten the too clingy, thank God, but it's like
Me neither.
But
I don't like with my husband. We'll hold hands and stuff like. But I'm usually not a.
see, but that's another thing.
I
That's
don't
how I
don't
feel like
that.
this is why it works because I'm very affectionate.
Yeah.
I'm very touchy. Like if we're
I don't
sitting
want
on
to
the
hold
sofa.
your hand. My hands sweat.
Oh wow. So, shit. I guess I'm just a needy, clingy bitch.
No.
Sign up, register.
People show no.
Register here.
I have daddy issues. Remember?
Bitch, I do too. Which is probably why I'm fucking ultra clingy and touchy. Because I need a hug. The fuck? Come hug me.
I like hugs too, but
Just don't come hug me on the street. We ain't
sometimes
doing
they're
that.
awkward.
I can't. Awkward. The fuck? Hold on. If this ain't a good one.
Oh man. If it ain't a good one, get another
We're
one.
not doing
You want me to pick one?
Yes. There's some sexy ones in there. Some racy.
sexy ones.
Some racy ones. Racy ones.
Let's take a couple
racy
out.
ones. Take a
All
couple
right.
out. Bang bang.
Oh yeah.
That's one of the ones.
Have you ever gone back to someone that wasn't good for you? I was the person that wasn't good.
Diana, are we listing
No.
the names? You know what's funny? I've never gone back. I have found myself in a situation where but maybe it's a huge red flag, have thought about exploring something, but the person has presented themselves as a newer version of themselves. So more mature, older. But I don't think, I was with Phil for 20 something years. And then, like in high school, in college, I dated, but I never went back. I said it. Oh no, we weren't recording. I definitely wish I was more exploratory in my younger age.
Yeah.
From dating to sex to not even forget the sex, dating, like just multiple getting to know. I never had that experience. So it's like I don't really have much to choose from to go back to. So I don't. Diana's the one who has a list of.
I don't have no damn
No,
list.
I'm saying that tried to come back to you.
Oh yeah, no, I'm good.
I can't imagine
I
if you
didn't
were
go back.
ghosting
Yeah.
that you would go back.
I'm good.
Right?
No. No, thank you.
The answer is
Next
no.
question.
Don't do it.
Let me do one more. No. That's boring. All right. Oh, what's the lesson about love you learned the hard way? Or you want to do another one? You want to do a spicier one?
Yeah, there should be spicy ones in there.
Where's the spicy one?
That's yours.
Esta. No. Oh, no. This is, what accomplishment are you most proud of? This is somebody that.
Oh, someone who put it in the jar.
Yeah. I'm most proud of the way my kids turned out.
They're amazing.
Yeah, I've always especially in my older kids, especially the environments that I had them in. I was very honest. I've always said this before in the podcast. If we saw somebody on drugs, a crackhead, as
100%.
people used to call them, or we saw a prostitute, I never filtered anything. I would say Layman's, like, I would be playing with them, but I would say, hey, listen, that guy's on drugs. Drugs are not good for you. This is what a person
Do
like
you know?
drugs.
Do you know? I think it was less than 2 weeks ago. We saw that, and I literally heard you in my ear, and I told Sophie the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And she obviously sick. She's like, "What are drugs?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?" I said, "No." I said, "He's drunk." And Sophie's like, "What does it mean to get drunk?"
Mm-hmm.
And then I explained to her that it's adult beverages, blah blah blah. And I said, "That's exactly what you don't want to ever look like or be."
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that's why mommy works hard and blah blah blah. You never see mommy drink this and this and that. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
of course, to each their own. But I thought of you immediately. I was like, I'm not gonna. He was clearly inebriated.
Mm. Well, I
And
think of Chris Rock when he says, as long as you don't, if as long as your daughter's not on a pole
Phil used to say, "My only job is to keep her off the pole." Well, damn.
and your son ain't selling drugs and slapping women around, you've done a great job. And I think I have. One of the things that at my wedding, especially, I didn't tell my kids to tell people, come upstairs. You know, they were. I heard they were great hosts.
Oh, they were
at the
amazing.
at the mezzanine
They
part.
were amazing.
And I was just like, oh, I've done a great job. When I seen my son, Aaron, I want to say in high school, I dropped him off, and there was a lady carrying a box. He grabbed the box, immediately grabbed the box, and then ran to open the door for her. So I was like,
Natural things.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was just like, so that's what my kids, I'm like very proud of them. So yeah, that would be my accomplishment, even though I have others, but that's, yeah. They're very good humans.
What was the question? Greatest accomplishment?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I think once you become a mom,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, and now obviously going through this season with Sophie, I feel like my greatest accomplishment will continue showing itself to her.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's amazing.
Yeah,
And
she really is.
even losing her dad, she'll look at me and be like, "Mommy, we're in this together." You know, and even though she's kind of repeating things that I've said to her, it's just confirmation at 6 that she's listening
Mm-hmm.
and that she really feels like we will get through this
Mhm.
together, you know? And it's like, she's just really dope.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Not
awesome.
only that, but then she's gonna apply those things to different situations in her life,
Exactly.
right? So, I lost my dad, and this is how me and my mom did it, right? And then, so we got through that,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So, I got an F on a test, or I got a, whatever. She's gonna be like, hey, listen, if I got through my dad passing
There's
away,
literally nothing
there's
worse
nothing
that's going to happen.
exactly.
Yep.
So
So she's dope. We got to get a spicy one.
I know, or make one up.
There
Okay,
is.
una
There is.
cuanta,
I
pero vamos a
read
ver.
them all. Hold on. There is one that is. Oh yes, this is perfect. I
Oh.
love it.
Oh.
Okay. Do you think women feel more pressure to perform sexually than men do?
Ay, santo.
See, that's kind of spicy. Saucy.
Rakata.
Rakata, si te mañana voy
We don't have
a darte.
we don't have licensing.
Ready?
Dale.
Do you think women feel more pressure to perform sexually than men do? Absolutely, 150%.
Yeah.
I think so. Yes. I think women feel more pressure, but okay, here we go. You're also listening to someone who is very sexually liberated and has zero problems expressing my needs and being very clear that everybody is going to enjoy themselves.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the question is,
Not everybody.
no, meaning like both of us.
No, I know.
You get what I'm saying?
Everybody.
Like in high school, I mean, again, now that we're on HPA, we got to figure out how to filter it. But it's like, you know, he I don't even know how to describe it. He busting a nut, and beep. Ain't nobody worried about you. And it's like scientifically, physically, women, we require more. We require more in the mental, the physical, and the emotional at times. Even if you are just a very physical woman, we still physically at times require more.
Mm-hmm.
Our bodies are built differently, and it doesn't just take a warm space. So, you know, as I would say in my younger years, I did feel, you know, more pressure to, like, you know, you also have this mindset, and Diana, she's just built different, but you also have this mindset of like, privately, as long as you keep your man happy. You know what I'm saying? So part of that is in your intimacy. you know, and it's like, I no longer subscribe to that. I do subscribe to.
I've never subscribed to that.
I see, exactly. So we're going to hear from her now. But
I've never
do
subscribed
I
to that.
currently, have I? No.
To me, you got to take away their power.
100%.
You know?
Ooh,
because,
further explain, elaborate on that.
because when you're talking about getting into an intimate relationship with somebody, right? Or, you know, when you're getting to know the person, to me, in those conversations, that should be talked about.
Yes, but that's you now as an adult woman.
No,
I
no,
feel
no,
like,
no. I had those conversations.
which is amazing because
I
I
used to have those
feel my
conversations
mom never had
because
that conversation with me.
I had those
Obviously,
conversations because, you know, there were times when I was left the way that you said, unfulfilled, right? So I started having those conversations like, I don't think you're going to be the one.
wow.
Tell me how you think you'll be the one.
See, and that
You
is
know what I'm saying?
important.
Tell me what you think you'll do to make sure I get where I need to get.
Bitch.
That's a conversation.
And
And
what
if
was-
they're uncomfortable with that conversation,
I was
then
gonna ask.
that's when you know.
Wow.
That's when you know you're not compatible with that person.
Wow.
Right? Because if they have answers for you of what they're going to do to make sure you get there, then you know they're going to do whatever it takes to get you there.
Just in the words, you're
Just
like,
in
the
the
rivers
words."
are flowing. But you know
what I'm saying?
but
I think that's, you know, that's, you're going to be intimate with somebody, right? You're going to share yourself. You're going to share passion.
Physically, yes, exactly.
You're going to share all this stuff. Why not vet it beforehand?
So, but that, and by the way, this is an actual amazing topic because that right there is, I feel like, and you may disagree, there's so many women stuck right there
Yep.
in that space.
Well, they don't want to talk about it.
In that space of like, but if I bring it up, he's going to be intimidated. But if I bring it up, he's going to leave.
Why
if
not
I bring
be-
it up, he's not
what?
going to want to be with.
He should
if
be
I bring it up,
challenged.
so then you're like, I 100% agree with you now at 45 and probably since 30 something. But I do feel, I think for me, I had to like grow in my sexual experiences, blah, blah, blah. But it's also a space of like, I think a lot of women, even lesbian relationships that I've had conversations with, they navigate from a space of fear, which is funny because you highlighted how having sex is so intimate. So you can share yourself physically with someone, but you don't feel like you can express
Exactly.
what your need or what your wants are.
Or what your wants are, especially guys, right? Some men they like oral sex. Some guys,
Which you
they want
mentioned,
that all the time.
yeah, you
Right?
mentioned that.
So
has
if
come
there's
up.
a lot of women that don't like to do that,
Then you should
so
know
if
that.
you have this conversation, then you can say, you know what, I don't like doing that, and then you guys can go from there, whether or not you're gonna be doing that or not. You know what I'm saying? It can't be a surprise
Yeah, but
once that
let's
shit's smacking you in your face.
right. Because
Right.
oh god, I'm not gonna say what Phil used to laugh about that Diana used to say to her, but I will not share that. But again,
Oh my God.
we don't
I
have
miss
much
him.
time and we have to wrap. Yes, Phil. We'll
Straight-
always say
straight
it. We
shooter.
will always
Straight
say
shooter.
it. But what about that situation? You know, that's not her thing, whatever. But the woman finds herself in a space of like, will not even admit to that because he'll get over it. Or
Right.
like, I'll do it every now and then.
Yeah,
Or he's
exactly.
exaggerating.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
then you find yourself in a relationship and it's like, but why? But what happened? You know? So
And if you don't do it, he gonna find somebody who's gonna do it.
exactly.
Because
Exactly.
I mean, I had a cousin that a woman wanted to do it all the time. So much so that he was like, I can't.
Wow.
That's how much. Yes.
Wow.
And in my mind, I didn't think that was possible.
Me neither. Bless her.
I thought a man wanted American Idol all the time.
Ah. If you know, you know. It's actually a great topic. Don't be surprised if we dive into this next
Yeah,
week.
we will, because we have no more time. We've
We
been
have
running out of time.
we have no more time. We're over time. We're so limited on time now that we are on this network, which is so amazing. We're thankful.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, that's a good.
We should do that next week.
Yeah, actually, we will.
We will.
We will.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Clock it.
not. What What are the kids doing now?
Yeah.
They're doing
I don't
that.
even know what it means.
I don't even know either. Hopefully we're not
Hopefully we're not doing
sending out
gang
any
signs
gang
or
signs.
something.
Exactly. No gang signs. No gang signs. We're tapping. I actually think this came from the LGBTQ community when it's like a
Yeah, like
quiet,
fabulous.
yes,
or
yes,
something.
yes, 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 yes. Anyway, this is great. Juice jar is great because
Juice jar is great.
it really gives like so many levels, and we go from like this deep therapeutic to like
Sucking dick.
nah, bitch. You need to you need to be honest about what you did, and you need to be able to be like, I don't want to do American Idol. I want to have American Idol done on me. Like, what we talking about? We're gonna explore that next week.
We are. We're gonna go deep.
Bye,
Bye, y'all.
Gracias for listening to Cositas Mommy Never Told Me. We hope you loved this episode. Make sure you subscribe, follow, and share Cositas Mommy Never Told Me on all your social channels. Todas las redes sociales. And don't forget, if you want in on the real tea and see all of our reactions to the craziness, watch this episode on YouTube. ¡Qué bochinche!